What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Runnem Down YouTube channel. My name is Sage, and today I am joined by my buddies here with North Texas Crop and Cattle Protection. We are in North Texas right now. We're going to be hunting some pigs tonight. Surprise there. Two new things for you guys. So I will actually be running a new thermal tonight. So I'll leave a link down to the description below of the company, but they're called Falcon Optics. They sent me one of their new 50 mil by 640 resolution scopes. So I'm going to be switching it up a little bit tonight. We're going to put that to the test, see how well it does up here in North Texas. Also, my buddy Jordan here, he has a thermal drone. So we're going to have a little bit of an advantage tonight than we normally do, hunting the other properties that we hunt. Jordan, do you kind of want to give us a rundown of what we're going to be doing tonight and what we're going to kind of be using?
Yeah, I mean, we got 1,000 acres broken up into 3 properties. We're going to run around. These guys have been complaining about hogs all over the place. So we're kind of up here by the Red River. Lots of coyotes. So call in what we can, shoot what we see.
Undisclosed location.
Yeah, can't tell you where.
Yeah, undisclosed location. So North Texas is about as close as you're going to get to where we're at. But we're about to drive up this driveway. Jordan said there's a pretty good chance that there might be pigs already on the driveway. So that's why we're kind of shooting this film now. We don't even have the side-by-side out. We're over here trying to get all the ammo ready and good to go. But if we see some pigs, we'll get right back with you guys. All right, guys, just a quick update. We just came all the way down the road. About a dozen pigs sitting on the end of this road. So we're going to go try to sneak up on them. Hopefully the next video you guys see is some thermal shots. Alright guys, well, just shot into a whole mess of pigs, and of course my first round jammed. So I wasn't able to hit mine, but luckily they did. A monster, we think. Oh yeah, that's a good one, man.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Oh.
That sow was about, I mean, she was probably 60 pounds heavier than him. Look at these cutters. Look at these. This is broke off on his wetter. There's his cutter. Look at this motherfucker. About to come to life. Fucking to the dome, baby.
That's what I'm talking about. What you think about that, Jordan?
There's a little pig.
Little baby, little starter pig.
Yeah.
For the starter ranch.
Yep. Yeah. See how the river property goes.
Come on. He's got some big.
All right, I guess they're gonna drag this one out. And we'll be at the next property, guys.
This will ride. Or if you stood it up through here. I did. I kind of had it stood up through there, but there's
Well, guys,
a lot of fucking guns.
I don't think you can put any more guns in a side-by-side. I think we got like
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10.
Yeah, we got like dozen guns in this side by side.
We
So who knows what we're about to get into? We got some full autos as well, so I think things are about to get a little spicy. Oh, he just spilled.
Dominated.
We were just sitting here in the buggy, driving past this big cattle field, and they said 2 pigs in this field. We tried to chase them down and go all the way down to this bottom, and there's just 2 pigs sitting down there. So that's the ones we just shot.
When you're ready. There's the other one left.
Oh man. Yeah, he's out. Good deal. All right guys, we're gonna get the drone up real quick. We just got to the property just to see if there's anything out on this. All right guys, we just got the drone up in the air, but I think Tim just spotted a pig not too far away as soon as we dropped the drone down and landed it. So I think we're gonna go try to get on him real quick. All right guys, well we just had that lonesome pig. We were calling for coyotes and it just looked over and Tim saw the pig and another one down. What do you think about that?
Not bad. Hogzilla. He looked big for a minute and he looked small.
Yeah, he did. He looked decent sized.
He looks real big right now.
Oh, he's a nice size one.
Got a headache.
Oh my goodness. Can't show that on YouTube.
Oh, what's up, buddy? Got a little headache.
Well, I can't show all that on YouTube, but we all triple tapped that one. So pretty good sized pig. Nice boar. All right, see if we can't get a picture. Well, guys, it is the next day. We stayed out pretty late last night hunting. Got home maybe about 5 o'clock in the morning, so I thought I'd shoot this little review the next day. So here we go. Honestly, first impressions with the Falcon Medusa, I loved it. You know, they don't pay me. They're not sponsoring this video or anything like that. They sent me this thermal and they said, hey, go have at it, see what it does, see how well it keeps up with this Texas heat and all this, you know, this crazy Texas weather. First to start, so with this being a 50mm lens by a 640 resolution scope, obviously it's going to be, you know, better than just a normal thermal. But I will say I've used pulsars, I've used AGMs, I've used infrarrays. I would say that this thermal kind of stays on the same level as those top brands, which is really surprising, especially from a newer thermal company. Another thing, we had a really thick fog come in at about 2 o'clock in the morning. A lot of times you have problems with thermals looking through that fog and spotting things beyond that fog. It was no problem for this thermal. Now, of course, it wasn't any problem for my buddy's infrarrays, but those are $10,000, $10,000 thermals. You know, I would hope if you're going to spend that amount of money, you know, you're going to get that kind of performance. Now, obviously, this scope does not come in as expensive as those scopes. I would say it's probably about half that price. So, you know, they kind of have infrared beat there with that price point. Now, of course, big difference there with the lenses. This is a 50mm, the infrared is a 75mm. So you're going to get a little bit more clarity with the infrared, but that's just what happens. Another thing that this scope also has is a laser rangefinder and ballistic calculator already built in. So, you know, if you're wanting to shoot out at coyotes at 300-400 yards, you know, you're able to set up this thermal to where it'll auto adjust the reticle to put it right on that coyote. It'll already adjust. You put all the information for your bullet in there and boom, you're good to go. I really haven't messed with that ballistic calculator, but I did play with the laser rangefinder last night a little bit. Nothing crazy within 100 yards, but it was just kind of nice to see, you know, how far those pigs were going and then coming to us and seeing certain things like that. So even though the buttons aren't exactly to my liking, I will say that the way that they're laid out makes life a lot easier when you are in the pitch black and you're thermal hunting and have a whole bunch of pigs in front of you. Being able to zoom is extremely easy, and also being able to change from white hot to black hot to green hot to multicolor, you know, it takes seconds. So that is something that I do like compared to other thermals. I know with my pulsars, you know, you have to go through the whole menu and then you have to change it that way. With this one, you just press a button real fast, just like zoom, and it changes them automatically. So I know I didn't go too in depth with the scope and the different types of specs on the scope. I will be doing a video later on this week kind of showing you guys the menu, everything that you can do with the scope, and then that way you guys can kind of make your own opinion about what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, please subscribe. If you guys have anything that you guys want to see in upcoming videos with me using the Falcon Medusa, please leave a comment down below. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to me, and I will see you on the next one.